How's it? Hey Loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, November 6th. Let's turn on this little light here, this little fan. That's nice. I'm doing a pretty good job of pretending everything's okay. Hi, Toastmasters pretty soon. I should get on a rush and do this. Yeah, y'all know. Trump won the presidency. I mean, I didn't go through the gory details, I'm like watching every step. Michael had come over, we're doing some editing and video, and I was watching the news on over the shoulder, and those electoral college votes clicking up state by state. And when it was at 266, I'm just saying, It's just
pathetic. Let me.
Pathetic. Let me. I mean,
right now.
I just gotta, I just gotta make it short. I can just. A couple thoughts is, one, it's the election, and the election I think went well. Technically, the election played out. There's not
How do you feel? Charming.
Major cheating, where they would throw out ballots. The ballots were counted, the election, so those are results. One. If it was flip-flop, if the Democrats won, and it was a landslide, more or less. Not huge, it was a landslide. It wasn't super close, it was by a significant number. Trump is the 47th president of the United States now. Trump, part 2.
Unquestionably.
Part 2 of a bad movie.
I can see you. Failure.
What was I gonna say? He got elected. It was I'm just stunned. Last night I was a little scattered and kind of scared. Now I'm just stunned. I think basically, let's say fair and square, he's elected, and sad. Even the ghost from beyond the grave. It's sad. It's so. Look, we're based on if the Democrats won by the very same margin, the Republicans would be screaming that it was unfair, and we'd be taking it to court for it to be decided by the MAGA Supreme Court. So I guess it's no win or no lose, whatever. But now that the Republicans won, everything is like peachy and smiley, and we all knew we were gonna win. And now it's just a question of what the hell now, because he said he was gonna do a bunch of stuff real fast, and this is...
Why are you here?
This is the thing. You know, I saw one YouTube channel real quick said, my reaction to Trump winning, let's just hope I just think maybe he's
How many are there?
He's too incompetent to do the stuff he says he was going to do. Too incompetent. And then there was a big pause of silence. Yeah, no, Trump isn't going to be too he'd be incompetent to do correct things. Like, he didn't build that wall. We built the wall. It's completed, and it's not there. It's on this ground. The facts that, well, to do something constructive, he would be incompetent. But this is like he's got planned as destructive. It's just executive order, boom, executive order, voo, 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 and then he's gonna put Elon Musk in charge of some type of economy thing. Robert Kennedy Jr. in charge of health things. So I'm glad I got vaccinated, because they might not be able to get that vaccine. It'll be unable to get that. And then, I think the church is like going, oh goody, because he's going to ban abortion. But then all the other healthcare stuff is going to be terrible. And, you know, the church is like, they got that one little jewel. We won the moral battle against abortion. We won the moral battle against pro-life. We won the moral battle, the being pro-life. You know, they won that battle. But then everything else that goes along with it. So the courts are going to be all changed. He's immune. Anything presidential he does is immune from criminal prosecution. And he said he was going to retaliate against his enemies. And he's going to pull licenses from, like, news agencies and stuff. And he'll go after, as imprisonment, people against him. So let's see if he does that. He can do it. It's not that he's incompetent. Let's just... And the thing is, the big takeaway is, it's an election. So we can't blame Joe Biden for poor performance. They blame the economy on Biden. And he didn't do well on the debate. And he shouldn't have gone for that second term. You know, because he was just trying to, like, oh crap, not Trump. I'm going to, you know, try to win on the incumbent ticket. It's just Biden's fault. They're going to do this kind of stuff. No. This is all on the American public. In a voting election capacity, we chose Trump. Donald J. Trump.
How come?
We chose him after all the stuff he did. We chose him for a second term, 4 years.
I'm scared.
In the most powerful office in political government in the world. And now he's got his control over nukes. And now he's got the tariff wars. He's
Correct.
got tariffs. That's his art of the negotiation. His art of the deal is, if you don't do what I say, oh foreign country, I'm going to tariff the heck out of you. I'm going to tariff 100%. And if he might have some sway, you know, because if Biden, who also had nuclear codes and negotiated with people and adversarial government, they're like, well, he wouldn't push the button, quote unquote, push the button. But when it comes to Trump and idle nuclear threats, because they still think they could do limited nuclear war, which is not a thing. But they think they can throw a few nukes and it'll be okay. And we win right off the bat, like Hiroshima, boom, we won. And the nukes now are just huge. Everyone's got nukes. So other countries might look at Trump and go, he's just crazy enough to do it. He's just cuckoo enough to... They could go, well, you know, he might actually do it. Actually lob a nuke. And so foreign governments are going to go, wait a minute. So he might have some sway there, but I'm just crossing my fingers. I think America's about to be dismantled by institution, and we're just going to have to watch. The American public is going to watch what he does. And if he starts cringing on some of this stuff, they're not going to be able to do anything about it. He's criminally immune. I mean, like, could you impeach him? I guess. You'd have to impeach him, successfully impeach him, and then do criminal. But he's still got criminal trials coming up.
Right now.
Still got criminal trials coming up, but I think he can appoint a DA, dismiss Jack Smith, bye-bye to all these cases like the secret documents or this and that. It's just wave the magic wand of executive power and the bells of St. John. So there it is, part deux. Let's just look at a little bit of here. Just a look. Trump wins. See, sorry for my rant, but that's what it is. Trump wins, and there's Melania going, "Oh, I'll stand by your side now." So, you got enough American flags there? It's like, yeah. It's like, it's how the MAGA does stuff. Just repeat. So commercial. Oregon, Ohio State won the 2. I'm a little distracted. Somebody, college football won, and this guy, and a kind of a key guy goes, I'm going to be starting QB for USC. That's cool. Back in the day, maybe? Yeah. There's a countdown. It's back in the day, 1959, when Hawaii became statehood. Want to relax, just go out there with some nice dresses on or something. Hawaii non-citizens to nothing more than Immigrant Naturalization Service has about the same number expected to register, 53,000 new citizens to the good old USA. May God bless America. Chinatown history being removed stone by stone. I would like to thank Oahu Historic Preservation Commission for raising concern over the ignorant manner in which Honolulu history is being destroyed. When I went by Lai Fong store, I noticed the disappearance of the granite sidewalk paver stones. I almost cried. Anyone who has read Gary R. Coover's excellent Honolulu Chinatown, 200 Years of Red Lanterns and Red Lights knows that this is the second oldest building in Chinatown, which helped stop the Great Fire on April 18, 1886, from spreading across Nu'uanu Avenue. I read an article a while back on the mayor wanting to preserve Chinatown. I hope he and his staff have read this book and kept in mind what to preserve. Our history is part of us. Jean Toyama, downtown. Oh, well, thank you, Jean. There, a little distraction from the chaos and mess. Yes, the history of Chinatown. Well, I remember history of Chinatown. Way back there in the 1886 area, there were ships that come in, wooden sailing ships, and they had rats with fleas, and the fleas got off, and bubonic plague started to come out of some stores in Chinatown. Bubonic, that's the Black Death. So people going, oh great, in Chinatown, there's stores with the bubonic plague coming out. And they're like, it's the Black Death from like ancient Europe, the bubonic plague in Honolulu. And so they burned the stores that had the bubonic plague. So they burned down a store for the bubonic plague. That, in turn, started all of Chinatown to catch on fire. So all of Chinatown went ablaze. And there was a big Chinatown fire, 1886, 1900. Not that many people died. It wasn't like, but all of Chinatown burned down because the ship came in and the bubonic plague came out of that one store. So let's preserve that store. Let's preserve the stone store where the fire stopped a little bit. Otherwise, it would have went all over Honolulu. Okay. Anyways. Well, the American people have spoken. Trump is president. We voted him in. So, there's no one to blame but us voters. May God bless America. Honolulu, aloha to you, aloha to you. Have a good day, it's aloha to you. So, have a good aloha. It should be, everything will be fine, sure. Aloha.